Hey, what's up guys, this is Jake and today in this video I am bringing you another learning tutorial based on what trading pairs should you use while trading crypto. But before that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any learning opportunities. Also make sure to join us on Telegram for early updates. Without further ado, let's start the video. I get a lot of questions about trading pairs. What trading pairs should I use? What charts should I trade? Can I convert the pair? So I posted a MATIC chart in USDT pair on the trading group and this person asked, can I buy in USDT pair instead of BTC pair? Or did the charts move differently? And they do. You can't convert a BTC chart to USDT like you can sit there and do the math, because support's not gonna match up, resistance levels not gonna match up, your stop losses aren't gonna be right. Breakout levels not gonna be the same, like you've got different buyers and sellers depending on the trading pair. Okay, so it's not the same. First of all, you need to develop a strategy and decide, hey, what am I trying to accumulate? Are you trying to accumulate Bitcoin? You know, long term you're trying to hold on to Bitcoin and accumulate as much as possible. Are you trying to accumulate USDT? See, you don't need to buy with a certain pair. Like if there's a MATIC BTC trading pair to access the MATIC BTC chart, you don't need to buy with BTC. You could buy it with USDT. What that chart is showing you, it's a graphical depiction of the performance of any altcoin in BTC pairs compared to Bitcoin, while all USDT pairs are compared to USDT, so it's like showing you that the relationship, like how is this altcoin performing against Bitcoin. Here's the issue: many altcoins don't have USDT trading pairs, a lot of them are micro cap and small caps, and it's a two-step process. You have to essentially go from USDT, buy Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin to the altcoin, and then you can go back the other way when you sell. If you're taking profits, potentially you want to hold it in USDT. It really depends on the macro trend, like what are you trying to do, like if Bitcoin is over, let's say, over the course of the last few months, if you're using only BTC trading pairs, you would have made a tremendous amount of money, because essentially while you were sleeping, even if you got stopped out, you'd be in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's up over 100% over past couple months, right? And so you want to always be in a coin that's performing well. If you don't want to take losses, that's where USDT comes into play. You know, if there's a macro downtrend like 2018 bear market, you know you're accumulating USDT. All this bull market you might just continually accumulate in BTC, because overall on average Bitcoin's gonna move higher. Okay, so like we talked about, alt BTC pairs are comparison the performance of the altcoin to a performance of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin pumps 5% and an altcoin pumps 5%, that alt BTC pair moves sideways. It doesn't show any gains, right, because it didn't outperform Bitcoin. And so if you can imagine, if Bitcoin pumps 5% and the alt BTC pair doesn't move, then it essentially is gonna be down 5% because Bitcoin outperformed it by 5%. Okay, so that's important to understand as well. USDT pairs perform better when Bitcoin is moving higher, they essentially get drugged higher. Alt BTC pairs perform better when Bitcoin is moving slowly, even lower, or consolidating. But it's important to remember that if you're in a coin, you want to be in the coin that's outperforming the next. However, if you're in an altcoin pair, or whatever alt BTC pair, and it's up 2% and Bitcoin drops 20%, yeah, your altcoin outperformed Bitcoin. But Bitcoin versus USDT is down 20%, so you took a loss compared to USDT. Yes, you did make some Bitcoin though, but you lost a lot versus USDT. So there's a lot of things that go into this. You always want to find the coins that are outperforming the next coin. Suppose if you're buying apples and oranges, like you want to be sure apples are outperforming oranges, okay, and you don't want the price of oranges to be plummeting, right? And so that's something to consider as far as Bitcoin's moving sideways. It's not getting completely destroyed, you're all in BTC pairs. So if I'm posting a lot of BTC charts, a lot of alt BTC pairs, it's basically because Bitcoin is moving sideways. We had a couple months where Bitcoin and the USDT pairs were the board the trades to be in, right? Because Bitcoin was constantly moving higher, so all the alt BTC pairs were getting wrecked because Bitcoin was outperforming them. So then I was posting midterm holds on the alt USDT pairs. Does that make sense? So it really depends on the trend what Bitcoin is doing, right? As far as what's the best trading pair on smaller exchanges, if you're using trading pairs with low liquidity, like there's TRXXRP pair on some smaller exchanges, what's gonna happen if you use that pair? So if you're on smaller exchanges, you're gonna have larger spreads. These, you know, with some trading pairs, like you can even look at the charts of these coins and you can see like they are low volume trading pairs, and so there's going to be a huge spread. You're gonna have orders that don't get filled, so along with being on an exchange with a lot of volume, you want to be in trading pairs with high liquidity. All volume potentially is in your BTC or USDT traded pairs, right? So if you start going off and trading like XRP or F pairs, you're probably not going to get the liquidity that you're looking for, and so that's another idea that kind of goes into this big picture. And so I know everybody kind of thinks in USDT because they're used to buying and paying their bills with United States dollars, and it makes sense, and they don't really understand all the Satoshi levels work or Satoshis work and whatnot, but at the end of day, keep it's simple, you want to be in one coin that is outperforming the next, as long as nothing's plummeting in price, right? So Bitcoin's moving sideways, alt BTC pairs, Bitcoin is climbing higher, alt USDT pairs, Bitcoin is falling slowly, alt BTC pairs. Well, that's all for today. I hope your doubts regarding the trading pairs have been solved. Kindly leave a comment in the comment box, like, share and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to check the description as well for all the useful links. I'll see you in the next tutorial.